Yeah, last weekend was pretty successful. We got the car started and driving around. This weekend, I'm trying to button up the last parts that are necessary for a track day. So Ezekiel helped me weld on some tangs here, which will allow us to add on a harness bar. I'm putting on 6-point harnesses on both passenger and driver side of the car. Buttonwillow definitely scares me, like I said, so I'm definitely focusing on like the safety aspect of this track day. We were pretty busy, so I didn't record everything that we were doing today, but I decided that since the frame has been majorly worked on, I wanted to at least see where it was sitting at on the scales. And I figured that this is probably too important to not show you guys because it's such an important part of prepping a car for the track, in my opinion, to get like the best handling out of it. And we know that the frame has changed a lot. So I haven't aligned it, but I just wanted to kind of set it on the scales and see where it's at. So we've got our intercom out here. We've set out the scales underneath the car. We'll be getting this thing dialed in. I'll probably hop in the car just to get to the baseline. This isn't gonna be that accurate because I have the seats out, and that's definitely gonna change the distribution. But I just want to know if we're off by a lot. I just want to know if we're in the ballpark. I won't be really able to get this car super dialed in for Buttonwillow, but we at least just want to see where we're landing. So without further ado, we will put on scales and see where we land. All right, we got the car lowered on and centered onto the center points of the pads. And Mark, what's the weight of the car show right now?
2,068 pounds.
Okay. We want to see is, oh, that's the cross percentage. So that's off by quite a bit. I don't remember which direction it goes, but I think it would oversteer going right or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a minute. But if you're off by more than 1%, maybe 1.5%, you'll feel that when you're at the limit. Now that's without me in the car. All right, I am in the car. So now
2,294 pounds.
Oh geez, we're gonna have to edit that. What's the percentage show? Okay, so yeah, this thing's fucked. So so what that means is we're gonna need to raise and lower alternate corners of the car until that becomes 50-50, and then that'll help a lot. Again, I'm just gonna try to get it close because I don't have the bumpers on. We're missing some seats. This is definitely just like a starting point. So I think we'll just use it to get in the ballpark, and then hopefully another time once the car is fully like together, we'll really dial it in. But I just want to get close enough so it's not handling like terribly. So yeah, we'll try it out. It's showing 2060 without me in the car. I think we're missing about 100 pounds worth of stuff. Definitely with the bumpers on there and the seats in. We're gonna add at least 100 pounds back in. So again, this is kind of a rough guesstimate. And then you're trying to tell me this is similar to the game, right? The game weight?
The weight surprisingly isn't far off from what it shows in the game.
What's it show in the game?
About 1,050.
What, kilograms?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's around that ballpark.
Okay. So you think basically once I add in, like I add the bumper, front and rear, and add the seats in, it might be kind of close to what the game's showing?
Yes. Or I might just be entirely interpreting kilograms with pounds.
Oh.
Misinterpreting.
This is where it goes ...
Yeah.
So you said it was 1,060 in the game?
1,050.
1,050. Okay. I think hold on. Let me take a guess. Is 1,000 kilograms 2,200 pounds? Something like that. Kinda. What's the answer?
Well, the game says in there as empty weight is 2314.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I would say that's what this car probably would be. So yeah, I don't think the game's too far off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff missing off the car, like the lining, the seats in the back, stock seats, bumper.
Not to mention the EGR, the air conditioning, the power steering.
A lot of the stuff you can live without.
Yeah.
So,
speakers.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
actually, yeah, the game weight is actually probably more accurate than this is because yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff has been removed from the car, and look, we also have the JDM battery on here, which is lighter than stock too. But I think the last time we had a hatchback's already heavier, and I think the last time we had a hatchback in here, it was like around 2,300 pounds. So that's pretty close to the game weight. Anyways, enough jibber jabber about weights. There's obviously hella work to do. This car's gonna be driving in 2 weeks, so everyone asks me like, "Oh, are you gonna make it to the track day?" And I'm like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. At least it's forcing me to spend the time on the weekends to get her back into driving condition. Because I'll be honest with you, Mark, I can't wait to drift it again. It's been like 10 years. Hey, we don't talk about that on camera. Alrighty, well thanks for the help, Mark. I'll let you get onto your gym session, but yeah, until next time.